Welcome everyone, welcome to Conquer the Town. We're gonna help you guys create phenomenal content to skyrocket your brand and business. And today we're gonna talk about the head that always did, what make it so powerful, what make it so great. We're gonna talk about this, and so we're gonna discover how you could create an ad with this such impact. So be ready with a pen and paper because today we're gonna learn a lot. So we're gonna talk about this ad. We're gonna talk about how ways like a girl, as you can see, there is so much views actually, that's pretty crazy. More than that, you have an engagement ratio. This is goddamn great. This is really what we want to aim for. This is really the target that we got. How did they do that? How did they have such an impact on the view count and the engagement ratio? Because at the end of the day, you can make like Coca-Cola spend a lot on advertisement, like pushing the head on people, but at like 100 likes on most of their video. Right here you have such an engagement that's crazy. So we're gonna jump on the head. I'm gonna hide myself like that every time I want to talk. You're gonna see it's gonna be really cool. I think I would do the same thing, actually. What's cool is that this is really genuine. Real people, like, Look at that. It's not editing. It's not edited. Like, there is not arm behind that, So like a girl, okay. Aww. First thing is really cool because they use a child, like a young girl to talk to mother and to talk to young girl. This is really the main target of the ad, mother and young girl. That's really talking. When you see a girl like that, with the spot and all those things, when you're a mother, you see this girl and you can directly identify it with your own daughter. That's really interesting. Well, that's edited. I'm pretty sure that she wouldn't have done this the first time, but you give a contrast, you give like a model, you give a shift of mind, pattern interrupt, where people will like, okay, maybe she'll do the same thing, but if she doesn't, and so the mother see, okay, my girl will be this confident, could be this confident, and even the young girl will tell, well, I could have been like that, That's really interesting, you give a new model. Okay, as you can see, this plan is great because she watched the camera deep in the eyes, and when you do that in the ad, it means that you're addressing yourself to the customer, to the viewer. Really interesting because that's a young girl, and in the future of this ad, they're gonna say, okay, between 10 and 12 years old, a young girl have a problem with their self-esteem because they enter puberty. Right here, the fact that this is younger, you talk to all those girls, and the woman who see that will be emotional about the idea that she say. You're gonna see. You're gonna really talk to the emotion of the mother, which gonna see a daughter, herself, and all the women oppressed in the world, I guess. I don't really like it. Why that so? This is a great technique if you want to change mentality or force the change on mentality. Use a shame tactic to change behavior. I'm not a big fan of that because a lot of feminists use the word macho, which was not really always worth it. They use this word like macho, or a lot of people will use the word racist to change behavior. They're gonna shame the people and shame the people around them until they have death by social, where people don't want to associate themselves because they have this etiquette. I'm not a big fan of that, but this is a great way to change behavior and to impact society on a good and a bad way. For myself, it's not insulting all girls, It is not insulting all girls. Is insulting a behavior, which say, okay, don't be like that, and everybody had a playful way to do that at the beginning of the video. They were like, okay, oh, that's funny. There were no hatred. he didn't insult girls. He insulted this behavior, which is like, you know, weak and clumsy. I guess this is maybe the word, but you get the point. I'm not a big fan of shame technique, but you can use them in your content if you want to change behavior or to change society. For myself, really dick way, like, you know, low way to do something like that, but it does work. Challenge the perspective. Great, challenge the perspective, you know. Meet somebody, people can relate to that, you know. You have the same sentence just after that. Girls confident plummet during puberty. It's really cool if you want to change perspective, as I told you, and more than that, if you want to give a reason why people feel bad. If you can justify the error and the feeling of people when they feel bad by a bad person in society which is oppressing themselves, they will buy a product, they will follow you, they will adore you. Like people who say, this is not your fault if you can't pay your rent. This is like, you know, the fault of a landlord who try to take your life away, who try to, those greedy people, you know. When you say that, you have the chance to rally people to your cause, because you give them a reason why their life are not their potential, basically. Really great way if you want to change mentality, and that's good actually, that's pretty good. So you have the mission of the video and always want to change that. Great. Relatability. You give the evil character. That's pretty cool. There is relatability. When the young girls see that, they say, oh yeah, that's why those people try to oppress my talent, try to oppress my potential. And the mother gonna say, yeah, I don't want that for my daughter, you know. I want her to be confident, I want her to be able to express herself and to be strong. Really good. And for the people who believe that women are always, what do you say, that oppressed in the West, talk to them again, you know. They're gonna say, yeah, that's true, those damn men are oppressing women. You get the point. It's surf on the tennis, that's really the main thing. A trend. Okay, positive. It's great if you want to paint an evil character. You paint the society, you paint the evil character who try to oppress you, the hero, who try to oppress younger and all those things. And it's great again if you want to change people. It's great. It's great if you want to change mentalities. This is a great way to communicate and to force change in behavior. Problem. I'm pretty sure that people who say you swim like a girl, if you swim great and you score, as she said, and you do great and you accomplish the thing that you want, and you don't always walk like a girl, come on. No, there is a disconnect through that. You know, I'm pretty sure that I always wanted to have the perfect script to pass through the narrative. I'm not a big fan of that. To tell you the truth, I'm not a big fan of that. For myself, it seems a little forced. But it does accomplish the thing, as you can see with the results. So depending about the end game that you want, do you want people to feel good for your product and your brand, or do you want to actually accomplish the thing that you want? It will be the difference between the speaker for mindset and business and all those things, and Gary Vee which will tell you, yeah, you don't push enough content, you will miss your life, you will regret all your life. And those people will say, that's just mindset, society want to abandon you, buy my products, you know. This is the two extremes. Pretty sure this is the same thing right here, you know. That's too extreme for myself. Like, you know, not everybody is saying you do like a girl every 2 damn minutes, and everybody about everything that you do. And if you accomplish a thing, nobody will be able to say you run like a girl. If you beat everybody, running like a girl is out of the question. I'm not full happy about that, but it does get the point across and accomplish the influence that you want. So take it. Yeah. I'm not a targeted audience. I'm not a targeted audience. Nobody uses a baseball bat like that. Okay. Good point. More than just watching the video, you invite them on your website to capture the email list or to sell them something or to propose them a white paper or lead magnet, something like that, you know. You get them more than watching your video, you know, just one contact, and after that they forget you after 2 weeks. You keep them, you offer them something on the long run, some value, so you keep them in your funnel. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. That's too much. That's too much. I will tell you the truth. We are like in an era of political correctness, you know. Nobody's saying that. If you win, if you beat everybody, running like a girl is out of the question. Nobody's saying running like a girl doesn't mean run the race, you know. If you're a girl and you won the race, for myself, I will tell you, you didn't run like a girl like everybody's imagining it. I'm hoping that none of those things will be used against me in the future. Well, I'm pretty sure that some people will try to do so. But you get the point. We write the rules, always, about confidence and all those things. They did great. This is a great ad if you want to have some influence in the targeted audience, if you want to give some reason about what people actually go more broad than that, you know. Give a reason for people why they fail, what do they have some problem, what do they feel oppressed, why do they don't have like, you know, the confidence that they think they could have, why they didn't accomplish their potential. If you help people, if you give them a reason why they can't accomplish the thing that they want, you know, I told you about the rent, maybe society like, you know, take your job away, you can't accomplish the thing that you want, you know, because of those people. If you say that to people, they will feel great about themselves, they will feel great about you, and they will buy your product. Great way to communicate and great way to buy influence, to get something from people. It's not always moral. On this case, it might be true. For myself, I believe that women are not oppressed in the West. In other parts of the world, they're goddamn oppressed, but not in the West. So I don't believe that. But it's a play on the trend that people and a lot of women will believe, like maybe half of them will believe that women are oppressed and women have like a wrestling and all those things. I'm not the targeted audience, so emotional level is kind of zero for myself. But for young girls who struggle with self-esteem and a mother who want to help their children and want the best for their children, this ad is goddamn amazing. You have everybody inside of it, except the mother. Too bad, actually. He talked to the young girl because there is a young girl talking about this problem, you know, he gives some model, like with a girl who is running, like he give a model and a vision for the young girls. The mother wants the best for her children, so she sees a trend. Let's say, yeah, your children are oppressed, they don't have self-confidence, they can't accomplish the thing that they want, and since they want the best for their children, they will buy the product. So that's really great. If you want to accomplish influence, grab people to your cause, talk about the problem, give them a bad guy, you know, and tell them that this is not their fault, you know. Even if that's not their fault, you know, tell them that, and they will feel great about it. If you want to do great, because that's a feel-good ad for myself, you know. He did accomplish himself, actually, it's pretty good. But if you want to do good, you should say, yeah, now is your time, now you should take action, now you should do this, do that. You're responsible for your future, instead of saying, you know, it's the fact that people say you're like a girl, that you can't accomplish the thing. I'm not totally on that, you know. I believe that, yeah, I'm not totally on that, you know. But that's a great ad if you want to create influence. So yeah, let's take what we learned from that, you know, and accomplish something meaningful. More than that, it was Louis from Go Conquer, guys. I wish you the best. I wish you to create great content. I wish you to leave a like and subscribe so we can see each other soon. And more than that, I will see you soon.